And so with that, we followed the man. He walked and we kept distance from him, and it led us to a very small hut by a river. So we walked inside, and we were greeted by the owner, and then she instructed us to go to the next room. We say next room, but it's very much the wall right there behind us. And when we passed that wall, we saw tons of people who were already there, lying on the floor just like sardines. And we looked at each other. We don't dare say, "Oh, hello, how have you been here?" We don't say anything. So then we find a spot and lie down and sit down and rest and wait until whatever they instructed us to do. So we waited for several days, and we became restless because it was so tense. You could not leave the house. You just stay there. Only go to the bathroom in the afternoon, or when it's safe. When we say, okay, then you go outside to do it. So we were living like that, I think, for a week. Then one evening, somebody came and gave us sleeping pill to distribute sleeping pills and tell us to give to young children. And they, with one sentence, he said, if the children happen to be crying, you know what to do. You understand? Because that would be a life and death matter. You can kill one child and you save a whole over 100 people. So I felt chill in my spine, and thank God. I think everything happens for a reason. The baby, the 6-month-old baby, was so quiet. Amazingly, he was so quiet, and he was asleep at all time. And he wasn't like that. I'll show you his picture of what he looks like now. But that's what happened. And so I guess it was so intense that sleeping pill didn't work. My daughter was stayed awake the whole time. She knew. And then by midnight, we were instructed to leave the house. And we walked quietly, very softly. I talk so soft. I don't know if you'll be able to record it.
I think it's fine.
So anyway, so we walked through this small village in the middle of the night to go to a river. And there they already have a couple boats, small boats like a canoe. And God, the canoe was so small, it couldn't feed the whole family. So just my daughter, my husband, and his nephew and his mother were in different boat. Just me and my 2 children in that boat. And thank God that we made it to the ship, the big ship that waiting outside, out in the middle of the river. And we made it there in pitch dark night. You put your hand in front of you, you didn't see anything. So then I heard, at that time, I heard a lot of noises. And I noted that we already made it there to the big boat. And I saw people already in the boat, on the boat. So that he threw down, he lowered down the rope ladder, and then forced to climb up. And I was holding one hand was climbing up. Thank God that the baby didn't slip off and run into water, but that did happen to somebody. And I heard that the woman screamed, peering through my heart. Imagine your child fell into water. But I just didn't have time to think more because I was worried about my own business. And with that, I was able to get on the boat. When I got on the boat, I could not land my feet down because it was so packed. So packed, and the man who was pulling my arm, he said, let go of my arm because he had to help other people. But I couldn't let go of his arm because I couldn't find a spot for me to land my feet down. And I had to find a way, and finally I was able to lower one foot down, and I let go of that man. And it ended on somebody's head. Just to tell you, the thing is, the news broke down at the last minute, and so a lot of people who were waiting there, maybe villagers, they got on the boat free.